everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to paint some abstract tulips, so let's do it! Okay, so to start, I'm going to go through my materials. I have my Arches watercolor paper, I have my Princeton snap brushes, a size 10 and a size 6, and in my last video I used my Prang watercolors that are fairly cheap and were pleasantly surprising. They are actually pretty decent, and I got these for about $16 off Amazon, which in my opinion is a great alternative to the expensive watercolors that I usually use, which are my Winsor and Newton tube watercolors. Then I just squeeze in my palette and I let dry overnight. These are my favorite watercolors by far, but if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, these ones have been quite amazing. I used to use the Artist Loft palette from Michaels, which was like $8, but these are worth it. So this was $16 and there's 16 colors. You can also get a smaller pan, which will be cheaper too, but I actually highly recommend these. Okay, so we're gonna be doing another, abstract watercolor painting. I've done kind of an abstract poppy painting and one that was kind of like delphiniums. So today I'm gonna try to do tulips. Yes, tulips. Okay, sorry, my brain doesn't work sometimes. So we're gonna do some abstract tulips. Now, the key to doing this is just being very loose, very free, which is difficult. It's difficult for me, but just work on it and just kind of get lost in the watercolor paintings. All right, so I think I'm gonna do some kind of like red ones. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the color just to lay it down. And I'm just gonna create kind of like tulip shapes, but just try and be loose with it, okay? So try not to make it too rounded and too perfect. You can create some white space. Just be very loose with it. And to me, loose means fast, because I feel like if I go slow, then it gets too specific looking. And now the cool thing about these watercolors, which I'll show you in a second, so I'm going to be doing wet on wet, so I'm just laying down the wet part first with this really light wash. But watch what happens when I dip it straight in the paint. Look at the color bleeds with this paint. It's super cool, super satisfying. Like, they bleed out so well. It's really awesome. So you can just keep adding more pigment to those. I'm gonna tap some color. Gonna get some orange in there. Just gonna throw around some color. Yellow. Just gonna wash off my brush, kind of drag out the color in some areas to get some really light bits. I really don't have a specific way I'm doing this. Just kind of going with the flow. I want to get that dark red in there again. I'm gonna add some purple. Might take a little bit of blue, just like a tad bit of blue. Just drop it in places, not too much because might not look as nice when you mix it. Maybe a bit of purple. And then I am going to get my green going. So I want kind of a darker green. So I'm just gonna get this bright green here, and I'm gonna add a bit of darker bluey purple to it. I'm just going to create some tulip stems and leaves. Look at that bleed. That's super cool. I love when just random stuff happens. I'm gonna get some brighter green in there. If you can hear. Hold that thought. Okay. I might actually make it a bit darker again, but I want some yellow. Just mix your greens, mix your colors, just see what colors you get. Honestly, just have fun with it. And then I'm just gonna kind of create a vase. No specific shape, really. And then just gonna drop some color in there. Sorry, can you see that? Look at those color bleeds. I am floored with these paints, like honestly, so cool. Might take some red, just, I don't know, maybe some yellow. Like that. And you can keep going or you can stop or whatever you like. I'm actually gonna wait for this to dry a bit because I wanna go over some of the stems and make them a bit sharper. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll come back when it's dry. Okay, so now that it's dry, I'm just going to take my green, maybe my darker green, and I'm just gonna create some more of these stems, but because it's dry underneath, it will create a layer on top. It won't blend, just to make them a bit sharper. Like that, not too much, but just enough. And there you go. There are your abstract tulips. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram for more. Have a great day, guys. Bye.